The first trailer for Thunderbolts shown at San Diego Comic-Con just leaked, and I'm not gonna lie, it kinda looks cool as shit. Don't get me wrong, the Thunderbolts film always sounded neat, but I was pretty turned off when they originally announced the lineup and there were 3 different Captain America-inspired characters. I didn't take into account that Taskmaster also has a shield, so most of this team are Captain America stand-ins. I thought for sure Abomination was going to be part of this team, but I was very wrong. Then I was even more let down when there were rumors that Ghost from the Ant-Man movies was no longer going to be a part of the film, which I thought was really dumb considering she's the only member of the team with unique powers. Besides, she's way cooler than MCU Taskmaster, and that fucker was getting to stay for some odd reason. Thankfully, my friends, we didn't have much to worry about because like I said, I saw the trailer, and this movie looks cool as shit. It seems like the film's gonna be following Yelena Belova as our main character. She feels like she lacks a sense of purpose, which is a theme that's gonna be present throughout all the Thunderbolts in this film. I actually find that really funny. The characters feel like they lack purpose at the moment, but they kinda do. Besides Bucky, did y'all really give a fuck what these guys were up to? I actually did care a little bit. I really like John Walker. They all lack a grander purpose in the MCU. If this film wasn't happening, I don't think we get to see a lot of these guys again. At least not in a movie. Since our characters are fiending for something more in life, everyone but Bucky and Red Guardian seems to be hired to kill each other in some bunker. This is where we get our first glimpse of what Taskmaster and Ghost will be looking like in the film. The designs are neat, but really simple. Both of their OG MCU designs were cooler. The characters all stop trying to kill each other when this dude in scrubs walks up, introducing himself as Bob. This is Louis Pullman. When he walked out at Comic-Con during the Thunderbolts panel, he announced that he was given the role of Bob. Now, my original thought with the way they presented it was Hydra Bob. I was like, holy shit, they're gonna put Hydra Bob in a movie that has nothing to do with Deadpool? That's kind of wild. But then I thought about how Sentry was supposed to be in this film, and how that character's name is Robert Reynolds, or Bob Reynolds. Oh, awesome. When he introduces himself in the trailer, everything goes to shit immediately. The bunker goes into full lockdown and everyone's shut inside. We aren't sure who invited the characters to this weird-ass hideout, but part of me thinks it's Val or something like that. Maybe a higher power decided these characters didn't matter, and tried to get them to kill each other to be done with them finally. Regardless of all that, Sentry was definitely not supposed to escape. We keep seeing the characters engulfed in red light, and although it's probably just the flashing warning light in the room they're in, or the red sights we see on guns later in the trailer, it got me automatically thinking about the Void. Not the place, the guy. When Robert Reynolds becomes the Sentry, he also manifests a dark persona constructed of all of his negative attributes, aka the Void, whose whole thing is glowing red. I'm just saying, man. It could be possible. When I was looking at the cast, I saw that Ayo Edebiri was attached to the film, but her role still isn't confirmed to the public.
Hey, this is editing me, and I'm wrong. They actually said back in January that Ayo Edebiri is no longer in the film and that she was replaced by this actress. I'm not even gonna attempt her name.
With Sentry already in the film, the MCU could be setting her up as Solaris, a rather new Marvel character who's currently wielding the power of Sentry after his death. I don't know though. It would be kind of a lot to introduce all this Sentry lore at once. The rest of the trailer showcases some more action scenes and what our characters are going to look like. Unfortunately, my main criticism has to be the characters' outfits. People always bitch about how the films MCUify the classic Marvel costumes, but they didn't even fucking try here. The fucking black leather in X-Men is cooler than this. At least John Walker and Red Guardian look cooler than everyone else. Hopefully Sentry's costume looks cool. If they fumble his, people are gonna be pissed. Before I wrap this video up, I wanted to talk about the asterisk in the title. If the title of this film turns out to be Dark Avengers, that'll be kinda lame. But if this film turns out to be called West Coast Avengers, that'd be kinda cool. I personally thought Thunderbolts sounded awesome, but hey, what do I know? Apparently the title's so cool we have to see the movie to find out what it's really called. Hopefully when the trailer officially drops, people will actually want to go see the movie, because that's a wild marketing decision just to rack up more hype.